Are we starting? You want to start? No YYZ? Vapor Central, how the fuck are you tonight? Woo! Welcome to the CK Podcast, filmed live here at Vapor Central, the best vapor lounge in the universe. Thank you for coming out. We got a great show. My co-host tonight, Dom Pare, comedian and extraordinary cunt. Dom Pare, hey Dom.
Hi. It's hard to be introduced as a cunt and not just be a cunt right after. Like,
I know.
Yo, like you guys, if someone was like, yo, you're a cunt, would you be like, hey, fuck you, but now you're a cunt. That's a trap. I have to be nice now.
Well, I do.
It's great to see you, Cal.
It's great to see you, buddy. You know I say it.
Who's the guest tonight? Maybe you should get to that.
Well, fuck. All right, our guest tonight, all the way from the Rock, Newfoundland, comedian, improviser, Mike Hammond's here, who I met last week. Real sweetheart of a man, and we're going to fight about improv at some point, because I hate it.
Throw down, motherfucker.
Yeah, you're huge. You'll beat the fuck out of me. It's not going to be much of a...
It's all right, I'm a pussy.
Music?
What are they playing?
Something laid back.
They were playing Lightning Crashes right before the show started. And I was reminiscing about how many girls I asked to dance in public school to that song and got turned down so many fucking times.
Never had that problem. I was gay in high school. Switch it up, guys.
All right, well, I'm going to get right into the pot news. Got to get right into the pot news because that's been the big complaint about the show on the chat rooms from the 22 followers we have who watch the show. Like, we never talk about pot, man. Dude, so we can get right into this. Some big company from the States just had pot vending machines are coming to Canada.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are, man. It says right here in the news.
Yeah. How many people think pot vending machines are going to happen in this room?
Look, they even got a picture of it.
See, we're in a room full of potheads, and they're like, no, keep it in the dark. Why would you publicly buy pot at a vending machine?
Well, it's for medical...
Also, could you imagine putting 20 bucks in a vending machine and it just goes... and then your leaf is just hanging there, and you're like, well, fuck me, I guess.
You smash your face against the glass.
Machine around and try to get your weed. You look like an addict now.
I'm just like, how many guys are going to stand just beside it, waiting to rob people? Like, oh, yeah, grab your, what are you going to do?
Honestly, that's why I've never understood why homeless people don't hang around vending machines. Because if they're like, you have any spare change, and you go, no, then they can be like, why the fuck are you here? You have change. I know you do. Good joke to start. Dom's off to a big firing start. Mike, nothing. Mike, nothing so far. You're an improv guy. Jump in.
I got it.
Passing it to you, asshole.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
You're a dentist, but you're buying a pop, but it's at a funeral home. Go for it. That's the character.
I think you're giving potheads way too much credit to get angry at the vending machine. I think they just kind of like fall against it and fall asleep.
No, man, these guys can get angry.
Yeah,
See how up, they're so full of energy right now. They're fucking just ripping shit apart.
That guy can barely keep his eyes open.
Yeah, I'll get some specifics on the Medbox Incorporated. That's the company that's doing it.
It's not gonna happen. It's bullshit.
It is. It's going through, man. It's going to be for medical marijuana users. So they either will have to swipe a card, something.
That's dumb. Just go to the dispensary.
Yeah, but if the dispensary,
you
only have so many.
They're just going to put those in the actual dispensary place so you can just make it easier. That's like a self-checkout. That's all it is.
Yeah, but with this, you don't have to fucking pay rent. You don't have to pay rent. You can just put them around the city. It's easier for people. It's more efficient.
No, you do pay rent. You don't just put a box somewhere and you don't have to pay.
But I'm saying you don't have to open a whole goddamn store. You can just fucking plop.
Nah, I want variety. Also, those things are going to get robbed like crazy.
I know. And how fitting it would be that right beside a Coke vending machine, a chip vending machine, and all their sales would go up.
There's no way to police that. You could send anyone with your card and 20 bucks, and there you got weed. You'd just be trading cards.
Well, this is the whole fucking great thing about it, is that, you can't police it, and they'll just stop. You're like, oh,
this
it's not bad.
This is just part of the bullshit liberal agenda to try to change this country.
Maybe it'll be tied to that like thumbprint scanner on the iPhone.
Fuck that, man. That shit creeps me out.
And some people like put their dick on it, so you'll see people going up to vending machines,
oh, dude,
putting their dick on the scanner.
I just read right here. They have a vault-like armored structure, a fingerprint identification feature, and software that permanently records transactions.
Oh, shit.
No,
People are going to be
no.
putting their dicks on these
You
right
hear
away.
listen to that terminology. Vault-like. Try telling a girl to her face, I'm proposing to you with a diamond-like structure. It's not the real deal.
Fuck diamonds. I'm totally gonna come on one of these fingerprint identification things for sure.
Yo, I'm straight up killing this dude in the red. That guy's like dying every time I say something funny, but the guy next to him looks like he wants to fucking murder me the entire time. This is a weird like salt and pepper arrangement I'm getting from you guys. You're scaring me a little bit.
I got a
So
quick
you want to
video
kill
on
me?
these,
Did I say something about weed you don't like?
Medibox guys. too.
Stop insulting my audience, Dom. I need them. I have a very limited audience that comes out to see the show.
Yeah, give it up for Tom Green, everybody. They're here for you.
You son of a bitch. I'm doing what I can. I got you on the show.
Mike, where the fuck are you?
You're just knocking them out of the park. I don't need to do shit.
I know, but keep going.
What do you got going on back? Chris Goodwin, our amazing producer. Everyone give him a big
Yeah.
round of applause. If it wasn't for him, none of this would ever exist. This wouldn't exist. We can get high in a room and have fun together. All right, Chris, what do you got going on for us? What's the...
I just got a quick video of this Medibox guy on Fox News. He's on the stock exchange, which is kind of cool.
Let's play it.
You can talk over it, too, if you'd like.
Absolutely.
Feel free to jump in.
At some point, you got to put this couch on the other side so people can watch the video without craning their head.
Who, us, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, we used to have a TV back here.
A big win for proponents, those in favor of medical marijuana. President Obama says the federal government will not sue to change laws passed by 20 states that legalize marijuana. We're joined by the CEO of MedBox, Bruce Bedrick. First of all, Bruce, I want to straighten everything out here. Your company makes those, I'm going to call them vending machines, which dispense marijuana, and they're kept, these machines are kept behind the counter of marijuana dispensaries. Have I got that right?
Okay, they're behind the counter.
Partially. First of all, thank you for having me back.
The guy
And
who's
to
selling this
actually
product
correct you,
looks
they're not
like
vending
every
machines.
black and
The
white
machines
photo
are- it is
of a date
technology, it is
rapist.
for
That guy
inventory
roofies people's
control,
shit.
Storage.
He's not
and
wearing
Look at
pants
those
right now.
cold, emotionless eyes.
The counter. So if I front up to a store that's selling marijuana, or a drugstore, for example, where
Look at
they're
it go!
dispensing medical marijuana, that
Are you
box,
cheering
your
on a
med
machine?
box,
I
is
am, man. That's
behind
amazing.
the
Getting
counter.
That is
It has
science
the
and weed
counterclerk
together,
that's
which makes me
feed
very
the
happy.
prescription in
Cal
and
was
get the
mocking
weed
it
out
outside,
for
saying,
me
what
as
if it
the
has those
customer, correct?
spiral-y things that all other vending
to some
machines
degree,
Oh, I
have?
said the
correct.
same thing.
Yeah.
Hack.
But it
Locations are
doesn't.
typically
No,
like
it's got a
doctor's
little
offices.
robot
You
arm.
come in and you have a reception, and then once you're in reception, you actually get buzzed through a security door into the dispensing room.
He looks
and
like
in
he
the
has at least
dispensing
3
room, the
DUIs.
patient will have access to all of the samples of the medication so they can choose the
Look
medication
how
of
he's
their
just staring
choice.
forward.
Once
He's
they
not
do
making
that,
eye
they
contact
use
with
their
a single
fingerprint,
thing.
their
He just
fingerprint
does this
biometric
all
with
day.
technology. They slide
Do you
directly
trust your
card
weed to a guy who
and
clearly
the
is spraying
technician
like
behind the
chemicals and
counter-
I would
weird-
choose
He
this.
puts his
I would
cum
choo-
in your weed.
I would choose this over my 2 a.m. trip to my dealer, where I walk in and he's just wearing boxers and a robe.
You got a dealer
And-
that's late night?
Decide which one they want.
Mine checks
Can they
out at like
smoke it
8
right there
p.m.
and then?
You got a
No,
smart
because you
business
can't
dealer.
test it there. You can
He's a
see
black
it through
guy.
a display
Just
case.
You're saying you've been in
But
those
there's no
situations,
test-
right? Where you're in
there's
some
no ingestion
scuzzy
of
guy's
smoking
place trying to
of
just
it on
pick
premise.
up a gram.
You're a publicly traded
I
company.
But
think
he also sells coke and
if
fucking
you want to
meth.
pass anything, like whatever, this is cool if it ever happens, but if you want to pass legislation about legalizing marijuana, is you got to fucking make dealers actually follow the schedule they set. Like, I can't believe you're not applauding that, because you know when they're like, yo, 6 p.m., it'll be cool, and that becomes 9 at my place while I'm watching the game, but I accidentally fell asleep. What the fuck is going on? You're a business. Act like, have hours. This vending machine, fine. Just make my dealer be on time. I'd be fine with that.
Oh, they're never, that was always my biggest problem with dealers, was fucking, like I'd buy, like, you buy a gram or you buy whatever you're buying, and then he'd sit there and expect you to smoke him up on the shit he just sold you.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, fuck off, man!
And what is it with dealers and owning lizards and fish? What the fuck is going on with you people?
I don't want to touch your goddamn snake!
Nobody,
No!
yeah!
It's a godless creature.
I don't care what fucking gecko you have. I'm not here to stare at your fucking pet. I wanted weed and I wanted to leave, not a weird conversation and I gotta stare at something like it means
Just
something.
let me vacuum your rug and get the fuck out of here.
The Democrats.
I don't want to watch you make your cat high either. I don't want to see that happen. That cat's not comfortable with it.
I'm actually amazed at how often people get animals high
I never
without asking.
just.
I did that when I was a fucking kid, man. We did grab the dog's snout, blow it into his nose, because we were asshole kids.
Mike, where the hell are you from?
Newfoundland.
Oh, that's why you're being so polite. You're fucking saying nothing. We're stamping all over you because you're. You know, in Newfoundland, they're like the stereotype of Canadians. Like, you know that stereotype where everyone's really fucking polite for no fucking reason? That's Newfoundland. Step it up, you bitch.
See, I think Newfoundland's full of assholes.
No.
Yeah, full of assholes.
Oh, there's a lot of douche bros
They
out
hide
there,
it
but they're,
behind
like,
their
good
funny
people.
voices and their jigs, and they dance around, but if you listen to what they're saying, they're calling you a cocksucker.
No, there's a lot of guys who just want to get into a fight to fight, but as soon as they know you don't want to fight, they just go looking for another one.
No.
The women there function like men. They walk up to you at bars and they're just like, "What are you doing later?" Well, I'll be
Oh, they
drinking.
got a smoke on you there,
Cool,
boy.
let's
Do,
fuck.
you cocksucking piece of shit. Dude, give me a smoke.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you ever fuck a pussy with an accent? Because I don't.
What does that mean?
I'm saying
I
that,
think
look,
he-
they could be like, if they're hot, I'm still going to fuck them. Their
Oh, I'm just
vagina
talking
does
in
not
general.
have this accent.
I'm just saying that underneath that really funny accent.
It's not
And-
funny. Talk.
I don't have an accent. I was raised
Oh,
by
that's
TV.
so weird, that accent. You guys hear it?
Well, like I'll say car and bar.
Say
like
maple syrup.
The
Maple
retarded shark farted.
Say maple syrup.
maple syrup.
Sounds the same as the way I'd say it.
No, fucking girls with accents. Sometimes it does make a difference. I was about to have sex with a girl from the Southern Shore, which is like a really, really raw area, and in real time it was
Explain
just
what raw means, though.
unprocessed, unrefined.
So, like, without a condom, you mean? Or, like,
Well, like you know,
like
I'll
you were raw dogging this bitch? Or that you were like, yo, it's raw, like they're dumb?
They're dumb.
Okay.
Raw is as in not refined people.
Yeah, they're cultureless.
They're very just
swill.
like, you want me to put your cock in me bum? Like that kind of.
Yeah, like the guys will go, like, I wants to fill your box with myself. Like,
Oh, nice. That is such a disgusting thing to hear.
I know.
Fill me with your fisherman.
Fill me box with your cum.
Mrs., you got the rim of an angel. I've
It's
heard that more than
The
once.
the what of an angel?
The rim of an angel.
What, your asshole?
Yeah.
And you've heard that more than once?
I've heard
Someone
that more
called
than
your
once.
asshole the rim of an angel.
Oh,
I've
not
never had
mine, but I
anyone
would-
comment on the rim of my asshole.
Yeah.
So you've had your asshole eaten out.
What? Not really.
She just looked at
What do
it,
you
was
mean,
like,
not
that's.
really? Is this like when you ask a girl how many guys you slept with, and they're like, I don't know, like maybe 7, but it's like 80? Like, not really. Well, I mean, they just were close enough to inspect my ass rim. And then I was like, no, your breath's too cold. Like,
So a woman parted your ass cheeks, saw your asshole, and heard angels sing.
Apparently.
That's fucking weird.
I've never thought of what the rim of an angel's ass would be like. Like, is it a halo? Is that
I
basically
didn't think
a halo?
I don't think
It just glows.
angels don't.
It
They don't
just
have
glows.
assholes. They
No?
don't have anatomy.
No?
No, they're sexless.
I
Yeah,
think if
but
a woman
the ass
tells
doesn't
you
determine
straight up,
gender.
your ass rim is that of an angel, you're like, you should be like, I want to go to the clinic because it shouldn't be glowing.
Now
no
I'm just
matter
picturing
what.
an angel taking a shit. That's all I'm picturing right now. Just robe pulled up.
All right, so there you
Hungover.
are having your ass eaten out, and she says the rim of an angel. What's your comeback? Like, what are you like? Cool. Like, what do you say?
You don't say anything. You just
You
kind of
have the
accept it.
clit of a dinosaur.
The clit of a meaty brontosaurus
Yeah.
just out there in the wilderness.
You have a demon's vulva.
That looks like somebody tried to paper mache with pea meal bacon.
So anyway, this girl from the south or whatever, it was
Oh, yeah,
unrefined.
yeah. So I kind of unzipped my pants, and then in real time, zip. Now don't knock I up. I wants to be at this all summer. That
Don't
wa-
knock I up.
don't
Don't knock her
I
up. She wants to fuck all summer.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Bam, I'm in love.
like the pregnancy is like, ugh, this pregnancy ruined my summer.
Yeah, pretty much.
This
No, I'm getting-
18-year
That's when I
commitment
left.
has really
That's
bumped
when
me
I
out
left.
for the next 2 months. Yeah, it didn't just ruin your summer. It's going to ruin your life, lady.
I don't know, man.
I think
Yeah,
what it was.
I think that's a deal breaker when a girl's like, "Don't get me pregnant," Because I'm trying to fuck everyone in your town.
Well,
That's
if you're
like
in
one of
Newfoundland,
those,
they
like,
probably already
it
fucked
depends.
everyone.
If you're first in line, then it's probably okay. But you know she's been
But
in
it was
many
like
lines.
August, so like
Never assume you're ever first in line unless you're fucking a high
if it
school
was,
chick.
if it was
Like,
just
there's
the
no-
summer, even if she was only fucking people during the summer, it was August.
Only fucking during the summer. Like it's a season.
Maybe she's abstinent.
It's
the whole-
August 1st! Let's get some dick!
Maybe she's not into it year round. Maybe she takes a big hiatus.
No, maybe she
Builds
takes
up the
exactly a 9-month break every year.
That's
every
awesome.
year. So they just get me preggers at the end of summer and I'm good. It won't throw off me schedule.
Get me preggers. It's fucking. All right, guys, you got to hear that. This is great. This just happened.
What, on the internet?
Yes, on the internet, this is new news. Women with extreme PMS will now be deemed mentally ill following controversial revision of health manual.
It's about time.
Women, you're fucking nuts.
Yeah.
You psycho bitches.
Fuck you, cunts. Huh? Go fuck yourselves.
They'll cut
I
you.
don't mean every woman here, just the cunts. And you know who you are.
Who's PMSing right now? This guy
let's
raised
hear
his
it.
hand over here. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's a strange.
He is bleeding from his dick hole.
All you gotta do, like, if you wanna know if someone's PMSing, you say cunt a couple times in the room, and the first woman that's like, hey, you're like, there they are. They're on their fucking PMS right now.
A couple times. You get one out, you're lucky.
Cunt, 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 cunt.
Cuntaroo.
No one here is on their period. There's gonna be like 15 feminists here in like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
though,
it's
like,
going to be great. I hope.
It's like a dog whistle. They just come running.
Yeah, so they even gave it a new
We're all
acronym.
dressed like 1950s paper boys, and we're fucking angry.
Here's what they're calling it. They're calling it premenstrual
Insanity.
dysphoric disorder.
So
PMDD.
Can they be committed for like a couple of days?
Oh, if they murder a man, they can be considered insane.
Oh, that's not fair. If this is just legislation, like every 30 days-ish, you can kill a man and get off scot-free. That's not cool.
I am all right with the murder of men.
I don't want to live in a
Kill
world.
lots of them.
I don't want
Just
to live
kill
in a
the right
world
ones.
where women are legally allowed to kill men, but could also buy pot and just chill the fuck out, but don't. At a vending machine, like they're holding $20, they're like, cab fare to kill him, or I chill out, and they choose cab. I don't want to live in that world.
I do. I want to see a lot of men get their throats slit.
I just want to see men better than me die.
Well, that's...
Oh, yeah, like Game of Thrones.
That's
I got you.
cryptic.
Red
Yeah.
Wedding. Okay.
Yeah.
Weird. Lowest point of the podcast is when you talked right now. That was fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Dom, stop being an asshole to my
I
guest.
can't. I am a cunt.
Jesus, you piece of shit. Well, you're following. Yeah, okay, so the decision, let's see, we got decision to categorize the condition as full-fledged disorder as divided opinion. So basically what they're saying is women who admit to this, it's apparently a sexist thing to say that when women are on their periods, they're insane.
Well, they are.
But they are. If you've known a woman, Jesus, how do you not, I don't know why there's studies.
But now it's not insensitive, it's legislation.
Yes, it's true. A group
the
of
last
80-year-old
time-
white guys figured this
Every
out.
time, like it's sometimes it's weird because you forget. Like men, I think are dumb in that we don't remember the cycle. Like because some of them are pretty regular. But like if you've ever been with a girl where it's just kind of all over the place, like it could happen within like a 7-day period.
Right.
I remember, I saw her. I went and picked up my girlfriend because she was like, "I need to be picked up. It's raining." And I went and drove down and I picked her up and I parked a little further down because there's nowhere else to park. And she got in the car and the first thing she said was not thank you, but these are suede shoes. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay, what? And she's like, they're wet now. That's why I got you to pick me up. It's like you didn't do it now. And I'm like, oh, that's insane.
Well, yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I'm in a stupid argument. This is your period.
See.
As soon as you're having an argument that makes no fucking logical sense, period time.
See, this is why I always fuck off in that time.
I don't fuck
I just
off.
leave.
I love a good fight.
It's like, not if you can't. You can't win those fights. They are mentally disturbed.
It's not.
now.
Look,
according
I haven't.
to law.
No, I try to win the period. I haven't won the period till you're crying on the kitchen floor, eating only one flavor of like a Neapolitan ice cream. Like that's
No
that's
one
a
wins.
broken woman, and now I own her.
No, you don't. No one wins
For that
the
month,
period.
I do.
No, you don't. You
And
think you do.
She has to apologize, too. Have you ever made a woman apologize for their period? I have. Holy fuck, that's gratifying.
I do love when they come to, like, after the PMS.
Yeah,
They come to, like, they've
oh
been
my God, I
like
just
they've
hurt
been-
you so much.
They've been drunk for 3 days, and they
Yeah,
have
come
no
out of a
recollection.
blackout drunk.
It's
What
just,
did I do?
I'm sorry.
I straight up, I don't believe it. Look, I was on a different podcast, and I was talking to a gay dude, and I asked him what his experience was with PMS, and he said, it was so beautiful. He was like, you know what? The thing is, I see PMS when they're talking to their boyfriends, but they don't treat anyone else that way at all. I swear the PMS is just a thing that my fag hags use to beat up their boyfriends. And I was like, holy fuck, that's from the lips of a man who doesn't care. He doesn't care about my struggle. He doesn't have to deal with it. He just knows. He just knows that it's being used against me. It's wrong. You women are wrong to use this period as insanity. You're not allowed to kill us. That's the point I'm trying to drive home. If this legislation is in,
Fuck that.
you're not
Murder
allowed to just
men
fucking
by the
murder us
thousands.
because of the tone of my voice. I have a lot of tones. I'm not thinking about tone a lot, all right? Back off. You don't have to murder me on the street.
I'm just happy that...
You realize how many baristas would murder us because we order things wrong? You
I don't
realize
give a fuck. I don't get... Let women kill lots of men. Because I don't know if you know this, but 100% of rapes are caused by a penis.
Not 100.
More women... Men have killed way more women than they'll ever kill us
And if
back.
K-Trev was here, he'd do his 6-minute bit on how he was raped.
Yeah, but not really. Men can't get raped.
Oh, God. Well, how not?
Except by other men.
How not?
What do you mean, how not?
Okay,
There,
wait.
there are fucking... I don't know how
here-
it happens.
How many guys here wake up with a boner? And you're like, I got to pee on or something. There's that woman you brought home. You didn't sleep with her because she's from the South. You know, she's crazy. She's skeeving, though. She wants that cock before she gets the preggers later on in August, you know? And you got that peon going on, and she just fucking jumps on you, and you're a man, you're half asleep, but you're thinking about something better than the South, you know? And then there you are, ejaculating in a woman. Hey, you didn't want it, and it's cold.
Yeah, but you
and
didn't
it's
stop
alone.
it either. I didn't hear you say no once in that whole story.
Okay,
no,
well,
get off my piss hard on.
You're trying to.
I have to pee out of that right now.
You're trying to punch her, right? But she's
And what
handcuffed.
kind of gorilla women are you fucking that you can't just go get away?
No, she handcuffed you to the surgical table that you're on. I don't know. There's a lot of pre-planning.
Where's the surgical table coming into this?
I guarantee you there's one woman patient enough to nail you down on a board and rape you. Jesus, that sounds horrible.
Yeah. If it's happened
When
once,
you say
I'd
it
be
out
surprised.
loud like that.
Well,
Rape seems pretty terrible when you say it out loud.
we should talk about
I
something
just say
light.
men ruin the world, and I
what?
would be happy.
What about that guy that was...
Oh, this guy's got a
Viagra-
point. Viagra
Viagra
plus
plus
roofies.
roofies.
What up? What up?
Sounds like experience over here.
What about that guy that was raped by like 4 300-pound women?
Oh yeah, there was that guy who was like sexually assaulted by like 4 300-pound
Sexually
women.
assaulted is different. That's a different thing. That's not
if
rape.
you talk to a
Not to
feminist,
women, it's
sexually
not.
assault is the same thing as rape.
Remember the Christie
No.
Street like the Christie or the Christie Park rapist?
Yeah.
And all it was a guy running around grabbing girls' butts. As far as he's a rapist.
What I loved about
You
that
can't be
story.
to a man it's not rape, but to a woman it is.
What I loved
Not-
about
sorry,
that
it's rape.
story is after it, because he did that over a week, and then on the weekend they ran a parade through Christie Park.
Oh yeah, I saw that. You
in a-
can't rape us. It's daylight.
But it's so funny because that guy touches all these asses, and then a parade of women walk through. He's like, "I'm the best. Look what I did."
He's like 17 years old, running around with hard-ons. The
How can you
fucking
not?
dumbass.
I see women's ass all the time. It's like it takes everything in me not to just go honk, like it because they're so
Do you
beautiful.
make the noise? Do you make the noise as well?
In my brain.
Oh, I was hoping it was gonna be audible, just like honk.
You can't creep out too much, otherwise you can't touch it.
I'll be honest with you. I've been trying to do this on I want to get the nerve to do it on Vine because I do it already in life. But when a girl walks by in like a short skirt that's like really firm on the butt and it looks good, I like walking behind them and going, you know. And I want to do it on a Vine because I know they'll get pissed, but it's only 7 seconds and they won't figure it out right away.
And then I'm long gone.
Because they're pretty, so they're dumb. You know what I mean? They're stupid. Pretty people are dumb, by the way. Anyone here that's good looking doesn't understand what I just said. They're fucking stupid.
I wish, in general, women were a little more liberal with how they present themselves, because they do come in little skirts and little tops, especially in the summer. I lose my mind in the fucking summer.
Oh,
I
what do you mean
lose
by
it.
liberal? Like more
Just like, let us
skin?
look at your tits, please. you don't know what kind of health benefits that gives a guy. Like, it just calms down his brain. He doesn't think about murder and death as often.
It's true.
A guy about to go into work with a gun, he just sees some tits. Oh, everything's good in the world.
Everything is good in the world. That's, and
Well,
I just feel like if you.
What would your reaction be if you're like, give me the money, and she was just like, tits, and well, all right.
Oh man, I was at a.
I'm subdued.
This was great. I worked for TIFF this year, right?
Yeah.
So I was going up the elevator like 5 floors, and it stops at the 4th floor. And there's this girl standing beside me. I'm checking her out the whole time, right? She's got a really slim figure, right? So I'm looking down, like, oh, that's nice. And the elevator opens. Then she walks out, and she ends up having this giant ass, like
Wow.
slim from the side, but just like 2 meter wide, crazy ass. And my face, I immediately and there was a secretary who could see right into the elevator. So as this woman walked out, it was just my face going, and then I looked at her, and she's so fucking angry as the doors
Really?
closed.
That's funny.
One of my favorite moments in
You
life.
got caught looking, but
I always get caught looking.
it's a
I
good
do.
moment. Sometimes it's fun. They're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, they're out to the public, you know.
Yeah.
Like the bum down the street who was asking for change just stared at your tits too. You put them out there. You didn't get to select who sees them.
If women wanted to see my balls, I would happily walk around with my balls out. Like I would
Little
just
bit of
do
ball
that
cleave?
for women if that's what they wanted.
Little ball cleave there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would do it. I'd
Boobs
be very
are so
proud.
much more attractive. Balls are weird leathery pouches. Like
Oh, they're disgusting. I don't know how
Boobs
women
are like-
No one,
do anything.
no one
with-
wants to see the balls. Ever.
No,
one
cock
has
and balls
ever-
looks like something you hang up in a
oh,
butcher shop window.
are you guys like into big boobs?
I love all boobs.
I'm not into big
S-
boobs.
Smaller
There's
boobs
tits,
kinda
and
guy.
then there's amazing tits. That's all the tits on the planet. That's it. They're all great.
I'm this is wrong maybe for me. I've been privileged to sleep with many big-titted ladies, and I gotta be honest, the smaller like the B to C level, that's just a dream. When you're in D, you're like, what do I do with these fucking bags? These weird flappy things, and they get saggy, and they ruin the woman's posture. They look like a hunchback.
You ever
half
had
the time.
Fs?
I have, and
Fs are
The-
crazy.
They're crazy, but
That's
they're also
your bodybuilding when you're playing with
but
those.
you have to understand that's like it's such a stretch that they're the biggest flapjack nipples that you've ever seen in your life, like huge. Just you think you're making breakfast. It's disgusting. It's not. It's uncomfortable.
No, you're wrong. I love
You
them.
smell bacon when you take that sweaty bra off too, because when they're that big. Girls know this. They sweat up there and they itch. When it comes off, they'll be like, "Ah, God," just itching at their tits. But when they're that big, it's just you're just peeling off wet Kleenex. That's all
Well-
you're doing at that point.
When you take when you have Fs and you're taking off that bra, that's unlike any bra you've ever seen before either. That shit is like Kevlar.
It's an
There's
architectural
locks
structure.
in the back. There's an underwire. Like only metal can hold these fucking things up. That's how amazing.
Yeah.
12 years of engineering
And
prowess.
it's not like that thing where you reach around like a guy, you know how to undo the bra with one hand by
No,
now. You're
there's
like,
fucking
you actually
twisty
have
locks.
to like, whap.
You got to get that fucking
And then
doctor
expect-
thing to hear.
Yeah, it's that like almost that like like airbag like whap, and it's just tits that knock your head back.
Yeah, it's brutal, man.
women with big tits, just get it checked. I don't know.
I
if
love
there's
them.
a
I think they're great.
problem.
But taking off that bra's, yeah, it's like trying to peel off Iron Man's chest plate. Like it's a big ordeal. It's massive.
Oh man, I remember I had a girl. She actually warned me. She was like, "Listen, before we do this, I have really big tits." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I've completely
see
been
them."
staring at your body." And then she took her bra off, and I was like, "Oh, okay. I'm glad you warned me because they were strapped down. I don't know how malleable they are, but these things were like hiding, and they were like, I was like, whoa, like." It was like when a magician keeps pulling out handkerchiefs. You're like, "There's just more tit. There just keeps being more tit."
I've
No, silence.
always been awkward with the initial production of my cock with a new person. That's always a strange first, unless I'm
Wait,
wicked drunk.
how do you produce it? Are you like, ta-da?
Well, these are the
Showtime!
things. Like how? What do you do? What are the things? I know how I do it.
I'm
fucking hammered.
old-fashioned. I wait for her to start giving me a horrible dry hand job, and then I'm like, "Hey, enough of that. How about anything but hell?" And then usually I'm like, you know what it is now. You've had your hand on it, you know. Let's go to work. Let's start drilling for oil. You know what
When
I
they're
mean?
pulling it out, I'm always glued to their face. I just want to see the reaction. There's a Vine video for you.
What the fuck?
You never know what.
Just Vine video reactions
Yeah.
to your dick. Like,
Yeah.
oh, well, that is just lovely. Like,
Well, I know I can't please all women. There's got to be some that just be like, what the fuck?
I'm more worried about what's acceptable now for pubic hair because every girl I've slept with for, I'm going to say, the last 5 years, they have zero pubic hair. It's just fucking gone. It's
Nah,
been
it's
a
out, man.
holocaust
It's
of
out.
pubes. But I still have it, and I feel like I'm a Neanderthal, and I've never... Do you guys have pubic hair?
Shave the sack.
You're out? You don't do pubic hair?
You're clean shaven.
Are there other guys...
Like a newborn
How-
baby boy.
Yo, if
Who's
you're just
clean
straight
shaven?
up bald down there, like...
You got it
just,
for a
Just
dude.
give me a... Yep! Or whatever the fuck. Just make a noise. Yeah, okay, so we got two...
All right, hold on. I got a
two
better
or
question.
three
How
guys.
many women like a completely shorn sack, like a perfectly bald cock and nuts? How many women?
A bird call is what you got. A bird call.
Yo, you who's trying to shove your hand in your mouth
Yeah. She doesn't want to talk to
like
you at all,
it's a
Dom.
huge-ass dick. Do you like a shaved scrot or what? You want that Billy
That
Goat
guy
with
said
the
yep.
goatee or without? What are we talking about?
He loves it. Put that bald sack right on my chin, buddy.
All right, yo, if you got it off, you get it waxed?
Do you have like a guy you go
So
to?
are you basically standing in the shower just going like, please don't cut my sack, please don't cut my sack? Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
I
a
thought you were just,
danger
like,
area.
plucking
I don't
them-
want to be
plucking
in.
them one by one, because I would never take a razor to my scrotum. That's just.
I would just have a fear that I'd be like, oh, ow, that hurt, and my ball falls out. I'm like, well, now I just can't have kids.
I have to shave my sack because the hair that comes out, it looks like Tim Burton's hair. Like it's just fucking all over the place and every angle. It's like I gotta get rid of that shit. But then I keep the up top. I keep it shorter but not gone. You need a bit. You gotta have some.
Mine's kind of fun. It's orange. It's different.
Oh, yeah, you're redheaded, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it true what they say about redheads down there?
Of course.
That it's depressing? And no one likes it?
Yes.
And it looks like someone took a hammer to it?
All right, I'm gonna cut us
Not a
off here for
hammer,
a second.
more-
I want to play a video. Okay, Chris, can we pull up one of the Batman videos? Batman versus Superman. Can we do that?
What? Why are we? Okay.
I don't have any of that.
Oh, it's on YouTube. You can just type it in real quick. You find it pretty.
I got-
I love doing videos, and
Oh, is it
we've been going for
Batman?
40 minutes already.
Is it Batman versus Superman?
No, Badman. Pete Holmes, great comic.
Oh, I have seen that. That's funny.
They're fucking hilarious.
But Badman, not Batman.
Yeah.
Badman versus Superman. That's
I got a
funny
girl
little-
fail video I was gonna play tonight.
You know
can we
what?
play it after the Batman thing?
Okay.
Just because I saw this week and it fucking floored me. They just make me laugh.
It is funny.
Pete Holmes does the best Christian Bale impression.
But now it's awkward because we're just talking about a video that's not on screen.
Yeah, it'll come, dude. Just settle the fuck down.
Well, I just feel that this audience.
You're so fucking anxious.
For those of you
all
at
the
home,
time.
they're
I think
streaming
we should
out.
fight
They're
about it.
streaming
It's
out.
25 potheads at home.
You
They
know
don't.
that's a hard thing to search, right? Batman versus Superman.
Badman.
Badman.
B-A-D-M-A-N.
D.
Yeah, like Breaking Bad, Badman. Well, it's not going to have anything to do with Breaking Bad, but now you know what I mean.
Hey, who saw the finale to Breaking Bad? How fucking great was that? Who hasn't seen it? I'm gonna spoil it.
I haven't seen it, and you can spoil it.
It was just incredible. They just tied everything up beautifully. Not a better show on TV.
Who here saw the end of Pretty Little Liars? Woo!
What is that?
I don't know. It's a girls' show.
I can't. The Orange is the New Black.
We've
show?
lost 3 audience members. They're storming out, man.
No, they're not storming out. They'd be back.
Where's the
They're
video?
doing
I'm
bong
fucking furious.
You spoiled their Breaking Bad. They couldn't stand for
That,
that.
I
that
can't get
one
into
guy
this-
there, he just turned back and giggled like he was
This
like.
one's hard to
yeah.
find. There are so many. I'm not sure. Are you referring to that college humor site?
Yeah, it's College
Yeah,
Humor. You
baby.
can also type in Pete Holmes, Badman, and they should all come up. There we are.
Yeah,
We're
thank
back.
you.
Oh, I don't know why.
Cool, that's us. Weird.
Look at the dew.
So why are you here? I mean, from the East Coast. Like,
Oh.
why'd you travel?
Doing stand-up and doing improv.
Where though? Here? You
Yeah,
live here now?
No,
He's teaching
I'm
improv,
just,
right? You're teaching improv?
Yeah, I'm teaching improv. I taught on Toronto Island yesterday.
Oh,
which
cool.
Is a fucked up place.
Whoa, why is it fucked up? You don't like Toronto Island? Motherfuckers, you don't like Toronto Island. What up? Let's kill him. No? Okay.
You ever been to Toronto Island?
Yeah, once.
It's all right. Here we go. I'll get us out of the shot. Yeah, there we go. I love this.
I know you're here. You can come out.
What do you want, Clark?
It's like this, Bruce. Sooner or later, somebody's gonna ask me to bring you in. Someone with authority. When that happens...
When that happens, Clark, may the best man win.
Bruce, I think it's time we put our differences aside and work together.
What?
What?
I mean, why?
You're Batman.
Yeah, and I have no special powers. I'm basically just rich and nuts. Rich and nuts.
Bruce, your scientific mind alone
Is completely useless when we have a man that bullets literally bounce off of.
your fighting skills.
My main nemesis is Bane. Basically just a roided out jock with a gas mask, and he straight up broke my back. You could have taken him down with one hand, and with the other hand, you could have just jerked him. Super jerk.
It's just... I don't... You're cool.
Oh, okay. I get it. You're having an image problem.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm Superman.
Yeah, exactly. You're fucking white bread. You're boring. Look at you in your stupid outfit.
My father gave me this outfit.
And your dad's dead. Get over your dead parents already.
Didn't your parents die?
Don't bring it up. I was a boy. Now I'm a bat.
I'm sorry.
My suit is cool, because I made it myself. Daddy's boy. You got a stupid S on your chest, in case we could forget who you are.
It's my people's symbol for hope.
Hope starts with an H, stupid.
Okay, stop.
Face it, you're late.
You're wearing eye makeup.
Fuck you. I didn't just inherit my abilities from a different fucking atmosphere. This air makes me strong. You fucking nerd with your nerd hair.
Batman, Superman, I saw the bat signal. What's going on?
Commissioner Gordon, Batman and I were discussing a partnership.
Wait, but why?
That's what I said,
Yeah, that seems completely unnecessary.
right?
I've been dealing with you lunatics for about a decade, and this is, I can't believe it. I'm gonna say this, I'm in total agreement with Batman.
Feels good.
Why are you guys being this way?
Somebody's got to tell you, man. You're boring.
Pretty lame.
Even your alter ego. I mean, I picked like 1970s Hugh Hefner. You picked like one of the Newsies.
Yeah, what is it?
I didn't base my alter ego off of the musical Newsies.
Which Newsie did you base Clark Kent off of? Was it crutchy?
I'm not crutchy.
Getting a strong feeling that it was crutchy.
I'm not crutchy. And I'd prefer if we didn't discuss my alter ego around the commissioner.
Take it easy, Crutchy. I know that you're Clark Kent.
What?
Newsflash, it takes a little more than wearing a hat and or glasses to fool people.
Really?
Check this out, watch. Uh-oh, I'm someone else. Are you fooled? I'm not Commissioner Gordon, he's gone.
Who are you? Where's Commissioner Gordon? Oh, you're back. Commissioner, there was someone else. Superman, you saw him. There was another man.
Okay.
He's hiding in the shadows.
The man's gone.
You know what? Screw you guys. Just forget it.
You know, all this lameness might be one of the reasons why you've never been able to seal the deal with Lois Lane.
Leave her out of this.
She's always just throwing that brassy, sassy news reporter poon in your face. Like, hey, this just in. Put this just in me.
Stop.
What's the point of being the Man of Steel if you don't know how to use all that metal? Hit it.
Enough!
You're adorable.
What are you gonna do, sweetie? Burn us with your magic eyes? That'd be a first. You always use it for something lame, like cutting through an iceberg or heating up an old woman's porridge. Is that soup too cold, madam? I'd use that stuff to take off Bane's arm.
Stop it! I came here to team up, not to be berated.
Hey, Clark. Guess what I'm doing under the cape? Use your X-ray vision. I'll save you the trouble. I'm giving you the bird. What's this mean on Krypton? Gratitude?
Ouch!
Goodbye.
What a dick.
Yeah. The letter S is also the symbol for hope on my planet. I'm glad they're dead. Wow. Where is the commissioner? Oh, you're back.
And I hate you again.
Yeah. I'm confused easily.
One of my favorites.
Give it up for the video, everyone. It was a good video.
All right, here, I got a topic. This happened to a mutual friend of ours.
Oh, okay.
Who I won't say because out of respect. But
Cool.
So a friend of ours this week went home, and him and his wife were on separation, but they were trying to work it out. And he ended up going home this week and catching her fucking another dude. And he's a broken man now.
Like you would be.
Well, that just happened to me. There I was.
Go on.
Fucking a girl, and the fucking husband comes back in.
Oh, but he cut.
Get it? Because
yeah,
I was
you flipped
fucking
it.
her.
It was you the whole time.
No, I just had that happen. Well, not just, but like maybe about, I don't know, 3 weeks, a month ago, I was the girl I was seeing. I came, like she was supposed to come over to my place, and she called me from some party she was at, and she was like, oh, let me call you back in a minute. It's just so noisy here. And I was like, cool. And I was drunk, so I just passed out. But I woke up the next day, and I was like, oh, she never came, and she never called. Oh, whatever. I'm going to get some coffees. Oh, and by the way, it was my birthday, so it was supposed to be a birthday day. So I, like, got some coffees and brought them to her place. And then I got a feeling, and I was like, I feel weird.
When did you get the feeling?
Like, at the door. I was like, something feels wrong. And the door is usually locked. But I, like, just turned the doorknob, and I was like, it's open. And I just open it, and her bed's, like, right around the corner. And then she's like, oh, I'm here. It's okay. I'm here. And then I lean in, and I see clearly there's a dude in the bed with her. And then I aim for the light. She's like, don't turn it on. Like, somehow the shade is hiding this man from me, you know? And I turn it on. And this is great because you get to learn who you are in that moment. Because that's like a Jerry Springer moment, you know? Like, I get to decide, what do I do? Do I just break shit? Do I try to fight this guy, you know?
Is it a double homicide,
do
suicide
I tell her
situation?
I hate her or whatever? Like, do I be an idiot and try to fight her? Like, what are you supposed to do? So what I did, and this because I'm a comic, crowd work and stuff sometimes make your brain move more improvisational. There you go. Yeah, you're in now, Mike.
You're hitting me.
Sorry. I'm just really angry about this story.
Like you would be.
Anyway, what I said is I pointed at her and I was like, so I guess this is Isaac. And Isaac doesn't exist. I made up Isaac. And this is important because she's like, no, it's not Isaac. And I was like, oh, gross. That's like 3 dicks in you in like a week. That's disgusting.
Great way to turn it around.
I burned it real fast. And then I was like, see you later. And I put her coffee down on her bed because I wanted to throw it at them, but I was like, I can't have this in my hand. I'm going to do it. So I walked out the door, and then I hugged my head around the corner, and I look at this guy who'd now taken the comforter and pulled it up on himself, like terrified. He's a skinny little hipster with bad leg tattoos, like, oh. And he's all afraid.
No,
and
dude.
I looked him in the eyes. I was like, hey, buddy, go get checked. She's got the clap. And then I walked out. And she doesn't, but what I like about that is as soon as I left and the door was closed and locked, the guy looked at her and went, what the fuck? Do you have the clap? Seriously? And she went, no, I don't have the clap. Who the fuck's Isaac? And then it just destroys all. Even if they loved each other, I've ruined trust. Because you'll be like, well, you lied to this guy the entire time. I've got to go get checked. Who the fuck is Isaac? It's ruined it. I don't care if you loved each other. I've destroyed your love. And that's why I think it's better to play, games of improv in tense moments.
Psychological warfare.
Happy birthday to
Yeah, it was my birthday, and then I went
So
and
what'd
got
you do after? You go out and get fucking shit-faced?
I asked out a girl, and she said yes, and then we were dating now.
Yeah, losing someone on your birthday sucks.
How did you do that? How did you go from that in the same day, getting right back into a relationship? You'd think that would sour you for at least 3 days. Or you're like, you know what, I'm not doing anything with women
2.5
because I
minimum.
want to murder all of them.
I don't know. I when I was walking back, I heard Katy Perry's Roar, and I was like, Yeah, you're gonna hear me roar, world.
How do you convince? Like you had to tell her. You had to tell the new girl what happened, and how does she get on board with what is possibly a giant train wreck?
Oh well, she knows all the details. But yeah, I am a train wreck. But women find that attractive about me.
It's because they think they can fix you.
Yeah.
And you can't fix men, women. It's impossible.
No.
We are unfixable.
For the record, if there are any ladies listening out there, I so want to change, and I love talking about it at length. Oh my God, my favorite topic is to just talk about how much I want to change for you. Huh? I'm malleable. I love cooking jasmine rice.
So in terms of what's going on with our mutual friend,
what's
fucked up is because they're actually, the divorce is now going through, obviously. But a friend of mine made a great point in that when you get a divorce, you throw divorce papers in your face, you can brush all that off, but that image of somebody else fucking your wife will always be there.
Because I walked in on naked in bed together. He walked in with a full plow going on.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh! Oh, man, that's brutal.
Yeah, he's not going to trust anyone anymore.
Yeah. That's the thing,
a great
the
video.
psychological damage that much, like your brain, piece of your brain must just die. It must just crumple up.
He's going to kill someone.
I saw a great video where it's like a dude actually filmed him, like he had it on himself, and he's like, I got called by a neighbor to tell me that my wife has a guy over again, because he asked the neighbor as a friend, and he called him, and he came over, and is him filming himself about to walk in on this shit,
Jesus.
and then he walks over to the window, and he films her blowing him. And then he walks over to his car, and he pulls like a tool out of his car, and he throws it at the window. So it's just boom, glass. And then they are immediately like, they freak out, and they both look at what just happened. And he's just staring at them through this broken window.
Jesus.
Like, oh my God.
That whole time though, he's just making evidence. That's all he's doing is
if you
making
could play
evidence
like
for
the
court.
Family Ties song like in the background, like I guess we've been together for a million years.
He put it to YouTube and just titled it Exhibit A.
Yeah. But whatever. Cheating's cool, right? No? No.
Fuck no. I do a bit about this in my act. But,
I hate cheaters. I think they suck.
But here's the thing: 50% of men cheat, this is the
no.
facts of it.
Say 50% of men cheat,
and
50%. I'll guarantee you this: if you ever ask a woman how many
too.
dicks she sucked, she'll lie. Have you ever cheated? No. Yeah. Oh yeah. They have emotional affairs. Men are like for physical. Dick in pussy or mouth equals cheating, right? Mm-hmm. And if our girl is making out with a guy, that's cheating. But you could sleep with another woman, and that girl, like your girl, could be like, "What the fuck?" And the first thing be like, "Did she mean anything to you?" and that's a big thing. Like, because if you're like, "She didn't mean anything to me," you can actually,
it doesn't matter.
You can actually look. Bill Clinton's still with Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, but that's
anything.
A completely different situation. That's completely political.
Yeah, but it's completely public, and it's totally paint by the numbers.
But that's why they're still together, because it is so public.
Oh, man.
I mean, look at Arnold Schwarzenegger and his wife. Because he fucked the maid. But that was years before, like, he just started becoming a governor at that point.
Have you ever seen a picture of that maid?
I know, it's fucking awful.
She is a pile of luggage. I have no idea why this man had sex with this weird beanbag
because
of a Mexican.
Because he can.
It's fucking weird.
Arnie's a weird-looking dude.
I said Mexican. I hope she's Mexican.
So here's the thing. That happened.
Puerto Rican.
Oh, shit.
That happened before he was governor. And his wife stuck it out for the 10 years he was in political office.
Oh, what? She knew the entire time?
She knew, of course. There was a kid there being raised in their home that looks like fucking Little Commando.
I thought she only found out later. I didn't realize she knew the entire time.
Well, when it came out, that kid was already 10 years old. And there's no way looking at that kid, you're like, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger's kid. There's no way it's not. If you just saw it walking down the street by itself.
I don't know how the fuck do you compel your wife to not tell... wow!
Because of the politics involved. She wanted him to go through, that's why it happened all after he stopped being the governor. Then she was like, all right, now we can get a divorce.
I don't even know, man.
Did his wife, like, help take care of it? Because that's fucked up to me.
No, probably not. They probably shit all over that thing all the time.
Or
Because they have their own kids, and then there's side little mini Arnold running around.
Do you think they got another maid to help take care of the maid and her kid?
No, definitely not. Looks like they kept...
Maidception?
I think they kept the maid and the kid in a fucking hole.
Yo, what's that other video?
Oh, yeah, Chris, what's the other video you wanted to play?
I don't know, just girl fail videos.
Yeah. Nice!
Do her up.
I also had a marijuana robbery gone wrong. I haven't seen yet, but somebody sent it to me. I wanted to take a look.
All right, we can give that a check out too.
But hold on.
Keep the girls failing for after, because that'll be, those are always good. Oh, God, no. What are you doing? Oh, no. Ah, you. Oh. Oh, shit.
Oh,
that's
my
fun.
gosh.
Ooh.
Please show me hands now.
Oh, no.
Taser, taser, taser.
What are they doing?
You're tasing her.
She just crushed his dick.
Good for her. Fuck those two assholes.
No, that's training.
It's not training. Oh.
Not big enough of a fail.
This will. Oh.
Oh no! I heard a thud. It doesn't look impressive, but she has brain damage.
Boo.
Oh no, my dress from Reitman's.
You okay? Okay.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, back
unconscious
that
fail.
one up.
I thought for sure that was going to end in a
Dead
face
on
plant.
impact.
Yep.
Oh, I love the lifeless slide into the water.
Yeah, then she's unconscious, so she's just drowning at this point.
Ah, that was
I thought
beautiful.
for sure that was going to end in a face plant.
Oh! The old twat buster.
Wow.
Oh, now she has two slits.
Yes, yes. Fall for me, false idol, fall.
She killed herself after.
Oh. Oh, female arm wrestle.
Sexy.
The cast is like, oh.
No way.
No. Ah, weak bones on that one. Oh, God, no. What the fuck was that?
Nice.
Yeah, that's great.
I gotta put my hair back on.
This is really happening. I can't believe it.
What?
Apparently she wanted to be loud.
Women drivers. Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, that's all right. I don't trust horses at all. Look what they do. Look what they do. Ah, yeah. Still trying to be sexy. Oh, no.
No, don't stand up, don't.
Oh, I've seen this. It's a girl's
Is that a kid
dildo.
playing with a dildo?
It's a huge
But it's
dildo.
like 2 feet long.
That's fucked up.
You gotta rob a bank with that thing.
This is just wrong. You can't give your kid your dildo. That's the most twisted.
That's not.
That's the mom trying to get it back from him.
Please tell me he knocks her out with it.
She's gonna kick the fuck out of him with that dildo.
You could go
He's
hunting
laughing
with
like
that.
he knows what it's for. That's the best part.
Oh, she's gonna pull that over.
Yeah. Oh, that.
She just broke her knees.
That's really funny.
Oh!
Oh no. They're gonna set that bitch on fire. I'm impressed. Oh, there we go.
slipping. They slip a lot, apparently.
Okay, Sophie, ready? Go.
Yeah!
Nice.
Big win for the little dogs.
I've never had a dog bite my face.
Why
me
is it
either.
so fun to watch pretty girls hurt themselves?
Because everything else gets handed to them in life. That's why.
They've hurt me so many times, so
Yeah.
It does. It makes me feel fantastic.
it's like, take that, Melissa.
I really don't know why, but it's like watching, like, someone who cut someone else off get into an accident or get pulled over right away. You're just like, yes! You're just really happy for their failure.
I used to have empathy for people when shit would happen, but now whenever there's anything happening, like a car accident, I'm just glued to it. I have that sickness.
Yeah, that's why you slow up at car accidents. Someone's phone ringing?
No.
All right,
What time
good.
are we at here?
We're pretty much done. We got to do the.
No, we
got
got to do 20 more minutes, boys.
Oh, okay.
Minimum.
Well,
All right, so fuck your improv.
Oh,
I
what?
hate
You're just
improv
gonna
so
go
Why,
after
much.
do, why
improv?
do you hate improv so much?
Because it's just so goddamn long.
For those in the
It's long.
audience, Mike here does improv.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So this is the thing. Yeah, because Hunter recommended you for the show.
Boy, was he wrong.
Yeah. No, it's great. You've been great so far. But my thing is you're a professional improviser. You go in and teach improvising, which seems kind of strange to me. Because it is supposed to be off the top of your head.
Yeah,
what
but
do you
there's
teach people?
there's like ways to do it. Like, a basketball game is made up on the spot. Like, people are just reacting to each other. But you can drill skills to help improve your ability to react to situations.
Like what? Doesn't that take away from it being actual improv, though?
No, like the ability to tell a story with someone else. Like, that's a skill.
I'm bored. Let's talk about your biker parents.
No.
Yeah, let's do that.
Why
Let's-
would you make him delve into the psyche of an improv mind and then go, tell me about your parents?
He's got the coolest parents, though. This is so fucking crazy. He has Christian, like Hell's Angel biker parents.
How are your parents at improv?
Horrible.
Yeah?
Yeah, my
So
dad...
bikers are not good at improv, or religious people are not good at improv?
I'm going to say religious people.
Yeah, man. I've never heard of a Christian improv group.
I've never heard of a Christian biker.
Yeah, it's actually a whole gang.
That's
it's a
totally
Christian biker
that's
gang.
normal.
There's a gang.
Yeah, it's called the Tribe
Are you
of
kidding
Judah.
me? They're Christian Nazis. There's going to be Christian bikers.
But why wouldn't you just jump right to Nazi? If you're going to get
You
that
don't
involved,
have to. Sometimes you just like the leather. You don't like the hate. You know?
well, talk to him about it. 'Cause I'm trying to
Oh,
get.
okay.
I know nothing
Your-
about Christian
what,
bikers.
Your parents hate black people?
No.
Or your parents racist?
Dad maybe a little.
All right.
Dad's
He's a
little
biker.
racist.
There you go.
How do they feel about gays?
They hate them.
That's
which is-
sad.
No,
Yeah,
they
it's
straight
terrible.
up hate them?
Yeah,
Ignorant.
they just my parents do not appreciate homosexuality.
What do you tell them?
What?
I tell them
Just
that
tell them you're gay. Just go home. Be like,
I just
Mom,
say
Dad, I'm a big homo. I like dicks in my face.
What is that?
I would
man?
do that.
I'll get beat
I
up.
would- if my parents-
dad
if
would
my-
literally beat me up.
I think
Yeah?
that's whatever. Your parents are dumb because that's dumb. But my dad does this thing where he's like, "I'm okay with them. I just don't like their parade, and they walk around with no clothes on, just grinding away." And then I'll fuck with him and go, "Do you mean Caravana?" Then he gets
You know,
all
it's funny. If
angry.
they did like a straight person's parade, I bet you there'd be more guys at that than.
If you do
the
a
Pride
straight
Parade.
person's anything, there's more sausage than fest
anything.
ever. Like always. Always.
Always,
The
yeah.
only exception is Caravana, but those that's sort of like more of a festival. I think the ladies feel safe and terrified at the same time, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't know. You ever been down to Caravana?
Yeah,
It's
I have a
fucking
black
crazy.
friend. I went there with him. He was cool with it. You know? He knew all the traditions and
You'd
stuff.
be surprised at how many fucking naked women you see at Gay Pride. It is incredible how many naked women you see.
Yeah, but it's all like, it's all weird.
Yeah, they're never. It's never the tits you want to see.
It's never, it's...
But I thought you said you enjoy all tits.
I do, but they're no.
No.
Okay, I'll take it back. Not all.
There's
Like
some,
sometimes you get like a 4'5" little angry chubby woman
Yeah.
who has one giant like
There's
cantaloupe
some
tit.
like weathered vertical windsock tits.
Yeah,
that
the
are
other
just-
one looks like a fucking wet sock that just came out of the
You ever
washer.
seen
You're
a
like, what
tit
is
that
that?
looks like a rat that's wet? Because that, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot
No,
of.
but I have a very good imagination.
I don't know what happens when you become a lesbian, but I think your tits become grosser. I don't know that I could prove that in scientific terms, but when
or
you
in
see
court,
boobs
which
there,
you'll have to.
when you see boobs there, it's usually lesbians making a statement of some kind, which is fine. I'm fine with it. It's legal. Who cares? But I don't know if women have to shave their breasts, but lesbians might have to. I think.
At an age, I
Hairy
think they do.
breasts.
And I don't even judge you. I'm just like, those are not attractive. They're gross.
I've seen lesbian couples walking down Church Street because I live right around the corner. And I go get a hamburger or something, and I just see gorgeous women holding hands.
Oh, cool.
And it's cool, but it breaks my heart. Because that's
Oh,
just
that's
two
fine.
that I can't. I was like,
Oh,
I'll
yeah, 'cause
never
they were
have
gonna
these
fuck
two
you
women.
anyway.
I know. It hurts.
They were just lining up, and they're like, you know
It
what?
hurts.
Let's just get out of line and go fuck each other.
They both look at each other like, hey, you want to make a big mistake?
I'm drunk, you're drunk. Let's just chalk it up as a mistake in the morning.
Let's bring this little child home with us. For those of you at home, Cal's small.
They can see me. Hi, everyone at
I
home.
know.
You're listening to the CK podcast. I'm a little... Hey, can we throw up the chat room real quick? I want to see if they're talking about anything.
Oh, do they actually chat, too?
Oh, yeah, there's a little chat room under the thing for all 25 people who watch. Usually they just tell me I'm
Oh,
a piece
man,
of
have
shit.
they been, like, weighing in on our shit the entire time?
Oh, they are boring. Oh, someone thought we were boring, so they fucked off. I thought we had a big, strong opening tonight. Wife is killing herself, LOL. Hey, that's the killing herself, like, actually, or enjoying the show?
He's enjoying watching
Be
her
specific.
die.
That's so
No,
fucked.
we're not. We're alive.
Fuck you, Cal. Ah, every time, man. Every time. I love it. Who is that? Valley boy? You're saying fuck off to me? You fucking asshole. 70 Valley boy. Let's picture what that guy looks like.
That's a 40-year-old on the internet.
Valley boy.
He's got 73 in his fucking name. That means he doesn't have an original bone in his body. He's just like, let me just throw my birth year at the end of this. Perfect. Now I'm 40 on the internet yelling at a comic in a weed room.
No, I always had this idea. I always wanted it that you had to use your real name in any of these chat rooms. So you had to own up to the bullshit you say. And with a picture beside you, because fuck you.
Dude doesn't even know how to spell Valley.
V-A-L-L-E-Y,
Not
right?
up anymore.
Fuck you, Cal. I love it. You can't...
There's an E in there.
You
There's
wrote
an E in
like
Valley.
my balls, too,
There's a
instead
C
of
in
lick,
fuck,
I think.
by the way.
Like
Yeah,
my
there's a
balls.
C in fuck.
That just sounds desperate. Like my balls, Cal. Please like my balls.
He just needs your approval about his balls.
I shave them and everything, man. Seriously.
He's just literally catching up to the first 20 minutes where we talked about balls. And he's
Yeah.
like, you should like my balls on Facebook. It's got a page.
Well, as how I
Join my
understand
fan
stoners,
page.
they're all in a
Follow it on
10-minute
Twitter.
delay.
My balls, the fan page.
All right, what shows did you get up to while you were here, Mike?
I got to see some stuff at the Comedy Bar. I got to see an improv festival. Fuck you, Cal.
Yeah, that sucks.
Actually, I got to see Mark Little and his partner, I guess. I don't know.
Kyle.
Kyle, yeah. They're really, really good. And it wasn't that long. It was like maybe a half hour.
Mark Little's insanely good at improv, sketch, stand-up, and acting. And I hate how good he is at everything. He's
Thumbs.
Canada's new sweetheart once Giam Gomeshi or Strombo dies.
I'm back on the chat room here. Thumbs up my balls, please. Where do you come up with these?
Now,
How could
there's
you
no punctuation there. So,
See, look.
does he really want you to put your thumbs up his balls?
Well, here's the thing.
604-420, because they're from BC, and that's the area code, and then 420
They're bringing
means
back
weed.
the how I wipe.
They're saying, nah, you guys are funny as, I don't know, what a
3 stars.
a 3
It
stars.
bleeps out profanity in the chat room.
Funny as ass.
Yeah, funny as ass. Watching from BC.
That's pretty fucking sick, man. Hey,
Great
BC.
show. Wipe back to front, Cal.
This is a running gag in how I wipe my ass. I do it in the most economically cleansy way. Cleansy, that's not a word. Clean way.
Do you actually go back to front?
Yeah.
Gross.
Between. In the front.
That's gross.
It's not gross. It's
You're
better than
literally-
fucking reaching behind that rank. It fucks up your back because you got to twist. What? It's right there. Your asshole is so much closer to you from the front than it is from behind.
You know what? I'm just going to say that I've never had a problem where I was like, oh, my back hurts while I'm wiping my ass. This is the worst hell.
Wait till you're
Is
45.
there some other way? And then
There
then
is
you're
another
like,
way.
Hold on. I can go this way and put poo on my balls. I've got a whole new way, and it's way worse.
What kind of shits do you have where when you wipe, you smear it all over yourself?
I don't know why your shit is always consistent. Sometimes I have
because I have a proper diet.
Sometimes I have massacres of shits. Everyone here has done weed, so they know that you've got McDonald's twice in a day, and you feel horrible when it comes out, and no amount of wiping back to front isn't going to... You need to take a shower.
No, it's a cleaner way to do it. You get better access.
You should just fucking shit only at home, Cal, and take a shower. That's who you are now. Because I can't believe you're fucking wiping back to front.
You're wiping shit from front to the back up your ass. Like you're
up
pushing
and away.
It back,
There's
and it's
an
going
away
up
there.
your back.
There's
an
away trajectory.
You're wiping it up to the top of your crack.
It's leaving the orbit of the planet.
It's
That's
getting
where
caught
it's
up
going.
in your fucking
it's like
back hair.
I'm launching
it's
garbage.
Disgusting.
I'm launching garbage into space, and you're literally installing it in beachfront property. You're like, you're taking your balls and you're rubbing your own shit on them. You're basically a monkey.
No, there's no shit on my balls, man. I don't know why
you
think
that
happens.
Why don't you just shit in your hand and throw it at someone?
How do you get to that? You wipe your ass, you wipe
pretty
it up your
efficient.
back. I don't see how you think yours is more efficient or even clean at all.
Mine
it's going up your back. That's
how many guys here wipe their ass back to front? You fucking freak.
Yeah, I'm a trendsetter. I'm a goddamn
Let's
pioneer.
go back to the chat room. What does the chat room think? I want to weigh in. Is Cal disgusting
Time for a demo
for wiping back to front? I want
Wait,
feedback.
the best one there is you guys are very interesting.
Where are you, 64420? I need some words.
Low OMG.
Yeah, that's how I... fuck off.
I bet you it's gross. I bet you your balls have rust on them now.
No, my balls are clean.
Crusty shit.
They're perfect.
Hey, ladies,
balls.
would you want to suck a guy's dick if you know he went back to front? Yeah, I guess not.
You can't ask the fucking high audience that doesn't respond to anything in the first place.
I'm sorry.
Let's do a proper goddamn poll. Let's get a piece of paper out.
604-420's confused.
Why?
I'm not sure.
Like what?
Up to down.
Man, I can't.
Like back to front.
Like wiping. Like you start at your asshole and you move it towards your balls instead of your asshole and away towards your actual cheeks. Cal puts toilet paper in his ass and then pulls it along his sack, and he thinks it's better.
Why do you think I pull it along my sack? At what
that's
point
the
when
only
my
image
description
that
is like,
can
yeah,
come to
then I
mind.
shine the head of my cock with the shitty rag when I'm done.
Look, I don't know what you do in your spare time if you're not in a hurry, but for me, all of that's just dangerous.
I have
balls.
impeccable
You have
genitalia.
got to at least once have been like, oops, and you hit your sack. Like, literally, you've done it. I know you've done it. I know you've done
It's
it.
impossible not to have
I've
done
seen you drunk. You don't have a lot of motor control. You've definitely dabbed a brown smear on your own sack, and you're like, fuck it, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, and you've done the same thing, wiping shit up your back, not even noticing it's
I have
sitting on your
never given
tailbone.
myself a brown tail. I guarantee you I haven't.
Bullshit. I've seen you drink.
How high?
Yeah, I
you
know.
How hard are
Alcoholic
you
psycho.
wiping that you're just like wiping all the way up
Yeah,
your
you
back
don't.
as well?
It goes up and out. You're not like up and keep going up my back. Like my arm wouldn't even like ow, ow. Like I'm hurting myself then. Your whole my back problem thing. If I was repeatedly smearing shit up my back, I'd have a back problem.
Try it once, you'll never go back. That's all I'm
Rubbing
saying.
shit up your back?
I said try how I do it once, and you'll never go back.
I said try it once.
It feels better.
See, this all started because girls on another podcast were talking about how they were taught to wipe front to back.
Yeah, women can't wipe back to
if
front
girls
because then
wipe
shit
back
goes
to
up
front,
their pussies.
that's disgusting.
Yeah,
You're giving
urinary
yourself
infection.
a yeast infection.
Yeah,
at
that's
that point.
nasty. You can't do that.
So Cal
But I
jumps
don't
in
have
and
a
says,
vagina.
No, it's not disgusting. I do it.
Who
You
does
do
it?
it too?
That's when Cal admitted that he
Oh,
wiped
yeah,
the wrong way.
Yeah, that I wipe. It's not the wrong way. Let's not call it that. It's a preference.
No, that's the wrong way.
If a woman does it, she's wiping shit into her vagina.
Yeah.
If you do it, you're wiping shit into your balls. It's
Exactly.
No, I'm not wiping shit onto my balls, man. Oh, God, I can't win this one.
You
There's
know what?
no way I can win this one.
At the very least, you should acknowledge that you shouldn't tell anyone, because maybe you figured something out, but society will not suck your dick if they think it's right by a garbage pile. It's not going to happen.
You're not getting a parade, Cal.
Your dick's by your asshole anyway. Women are getting a whiff regardless.
I guess.
So he's like,
no, but I'd rather
go the
take
whole 10 yards and
maybe
get
Cal
the shit
doesn't
in the
have
mouth.
balls.
No, but I would rather take his advice on this because he's had someone stare at his angelic rim. Remember that?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a
your
clean
shiny
Rim
asshole.
of an angel.
So you have a rim of an angel, and do you wipe back to front, or do you do it the old traditional way, the way that my father taught me?
Are you saying that you want to have a rim off?
A rim off?
No,
You
I'm
wanna
saying
compare
that he'll have a.
rims?
He's already had third-party observation multiple times telling me it's
Multiple
the rim of an angel.
She looked at it once, okay?
I've never had an issue with my fucking rim. Ever.
Well, how? Okay,
Never, not
anyone
once.
looking?
No eating.
No one looks. Ah, Cal. The underside of your sack must look like shitty graffiti. It honestly, it's just got burns all over it. You know when you take a really steamy shit and it kind of hurts your ass a bit because it's so acidy? You're rubbing that on your balls. You can't have kids. I guarantee you've killed all your sperm.
I still don't see how this gets on. I have a whole taint to run it along before I get anywhere near my balls.
I don't know how big your taint is, but
I've
if
got
it's
a
that
giant-
long as to be described as a whole taint, it's way too long. You have a freakish taint. It's like a fucking football field between your
Canadian,
dick
it's a
and balls.
Canadian football field.
There's like Flutie fucking thrown. Flutie flakes, and the flakes are the crusted shit that falls off your balls. Well, that's just for me.
Well, we closed off this show with just beautifulness.
All right, is that done?
Oh, we'll talk about where are you going to be next? Where are you doing jokes next?
I'm doing jokes here at Vapor Central on Thursday night with
Third Class
Thursdays.
Hunter Collins show.
Sweet.
Dom, where are you going to be?
I'm gonna be. I'm headlining Yuck Yucks Wednesday only, because I'm just filling in, which means I'm great.
Downtown Toronto, right?
Yeah. Downtown Toronto, Richmond Street. Yuck Yucks. What up? Owned by Mark Breslin. Jewish. Prop, prop, prop.
By the way, Yahoo Answers says the average taint is about 1 inch.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm beating an inch of taint for
So
sure.
not enough of a fucking runway to have that shit escape.
No, I easily have. How big's my taint?
No, I guarantee.
Hold
Look,
on, wait,
you've
I'll
seen
figure
that
it out.
footage where like a plane's trying to take off with a heavy load and it's touching the treetops, like, and it barely makes it. You're still touching the treetops.
I need a protractor.
You got poo in your pubes at least.
Does anyone have a protractor? I want to measure my taint. I think I can do that. I'm
not-
easily beating an
I'm
inch
not
of taint.
I don't want to close this on you measuring your taint. Let's use that as an opener next time.
Prom night
Oh, yeah,
all
to
over
start
again.
the improv.
Yeah, good.
All right, so I'm going to be in Vaughan next weekend. If you happen to be in Vaughan at the Yuck Yucks there, I'm going to be there all weekend. I am hosting, I believe, which is always exciting. That is our show. I hope you had a good time watching at home. I hope you enjoyed it in the crowd. We do great shows here all fucking week. On Tuesdays, we got the Marijuana Zone, which is an awesome show. You want to check out Weedy Wednesdays, hosted by Brian O'Gorman, another awesome, great stand-up show. We got Third Class Thursdays, sketch variety show hosted by Hunter Collins. And then we got Stoner Stun Sundays, open mic with Mike Rita. All great shows. Come check it out. You guys have been a great crowd. Hope you tune into the CK podcast again. We're here every Monday, 9 o'clock. Good night, everybody. Good night. Bye.
Radio star on hit on TV. My life is on film, yet it sucks being me. Sit down! My life's a wreck. I'm bored with sex. I've got a big nose and a skinny neck. I can't sing. I can't dance. I make money talk about the junk in my underpants. I'm a tortured man. I'm a tortured man. I can't believe I am who I am. I'm a tortured man. I'm a tortured man. I can't believe I am who I am.
You're not to be stupid, you moron. Shut up! Sit down! Oh. Baba Booey.
Oh, that's good.
When Terry Hatcher was on my show, she came on to me all together and make each one moan. Tammy, Raquel, Carmen, McCarthy, Demi, Abby Demi. I'm a tortured man. I'm a tortured man. I can't believe I am who I am. My thinking thoughts, I'm immature. They say I'm great, but I'm not sure. My whole life sucks, each minute blows. This gangly body, this monstrous nose, this droopy ass, this tiny tween. No wonder I get on the air and act so mean. I wish my life were much more simple. I've got all working the size of a pimple. I'm a tortured man. I'm a tortured man. I can't believe I am who I am. I'm a tortured man. I'm a tortured man. I can't believe I am who I am. I'm a tortured man. I think so. I'm a tortured man. I'm a tortured man. I'm a tortured man. I'm a tortured man. Sit down. I'm a tortured man.
Told you not to be stupid, you moron.
Just think it for a minute. Should I trade half my money for 10 times as much sex? It's an equation from hell. It's an equation from hell. It's an equation from hell. It's an equation from hell.